What did she think I was doing? I worked myself stuck with it anyway. And for whose sake? I even bought her a purse on our anniversary last year. Damn it. Then she goes and sees another man. The man curses at the darkness. He's completely lost it. I should probably avoid any tactless interjections or flattery. Hey, you there. Was it me? What do you think? Clear this up for me. Did I do something wrong? No. Yeah, that's right. I just did my best. Damn it. Damn it all! I can hear the anguish in his voice as he yells. Oh shit! I'm sure she'd just laugh if she heard I was dead. Hanging off her asshole lover. When I think about it, you know, it's strange. Why do I have to make her happy when it causes me such pain? It's ridiculous. I'm done with it. No way am I gonna die for an idiot like that. That's right. I'm sure I can still... The man looks down at his feet, then glances up at me. I can still start over fresh, right? Sure. Told you I'm done with all that. Seriously, give me a break. Well, I'm gonna die. Everyone's always looking down on me. I'm not gonna do what you want. The man runs off into the darkness laughing. Damn it, this is bad. If he makes too much of a racket, the guy hiding in the forest still... Someone's here. Before I realize that a huge figure looms behind me. Well, I guess it's a good thing that I don't work for a hotline or anything. Let's try that again. And let's see if I can't skip ahead. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, everything that happened before, that wasn't canon. That didn't happen. It... Y'all didn't see nothing. I think I remember the right choice now. Someone's here. What? The man's gaze darts around nervously. Then he mutters quietly. Could it be that creepy guy? He checks around on full alert. Satisfied that no one's here, he resumes speaking. If she heard I was dead, hanging off her asshole lover. But when I think about it, it's strange. Why do I have to make her happy when it causes me such pain? It's ridiculous. I'm done with it. No way am I gonna die for an idiot like that. That's right. I'm sure I can still... The man looks down at his feet, then glances up at me. We could still serve her fresh, right? No, man. She's not worth it. Yeah, I agree. I've lived this long, it's too late for me. I'll die sometime soon, even if it's not tonight. I'll endure it until then. I feel like that's the wrong takeaway, but... I don't know what you've been through, but you should rethink it. Honestly, though, you look like you'll be fine. His expression changes, as if he remembered something. I saw a strange man while I was wandering around out here. His body was covered with black splotches. You think he's sick? He kept staring at me. It's creepy. If you're headed back, be careful. A man covered with splotches. Mary brought up some rumors about a man like that. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. The name's Maso Kimura. If we ever meet again... The man scratches his head and smiles a bit. Let me buy you a drink or something. Well, see ya. We don't talk long with Maso Kimura before he leaves. Well, we at least managed to talk someone out killing themselves. Typical failure in society. He fits right in with this forest. That's a mean thing to say, Mashita. The beast trail continues onward. Let's return to our investigation. I heard a doggo. Shit, I looked away, so I have no clue what sort of a potential jump scare I just missed. I go to open the door and my hand gets coated with a sticky liquid. It smells sweet. Is this honey? Why would there be honey on a doorknob? Mystified, I step inside the cottage. A shadow falls over Mashita's face. It's the same for me. Something's felt off ever since we came inside. Why do I feel so strange? I immediately realize why. It's too clean. Yeah, it's unnatural. It's like someone's been cleaning it. It doesn't look abandoned at all. It could be that someone's living here. But I don't bother voicing that thought. Someone might be stopping by here. If we're going to investigate, we better hurry. You're right. I immediately start shining my flashlight on places of interest. What do you think's in this bag? It's pretty big. Certainly is concerning. Let's take a look. Mashta carefully opens the bag, but immediately loses its balance and topples to the floor. It immediately. There. I have expected that to happen. What rolls out onto the floor is a corpse. A woman. What's with that body? Her body's drilled through with countless holes. A sharp, cylindrical tool must have gouged them. Even odder, her whole body appears to be covered in liquid. A thick, sweet scent fills the air, strong enough to make you want to cough. Is this honey? What a fascinating corpse. This is intriguing. For some reason, Mashta appears to be extremely interested in it. We need to get out of here as soon as possible. Let's hurry and search the rest of the cottage. I agree. Let's put the corpse back. It's best not to disturb the scene. So just shut it back up in the bag? Of course. Preserving the crime scene is critical. It's all about unpleasant topics with this guy. He's exactly right. Sorry to get this over with. Sweating profusely, we managed to get the job done. We still need to search the rest of the cottage. Bottle of drugs are in a line. The label says Night Night. Most of the bottles are empty. I shake each one and luckily find one that still has some left inside. Well, we got Night Night. I don't know what it's good for, but we got it. I remove the lid and look inside, but all I find is dust. It's an old notebook. The cover says Honeybee Family Notes. Honeybees are our friends. Make them amiable with medicine from the sprayer. If they get mad, pay attention to the direction the hive is facing. Awakened honeybees leave the hive in the direction of the sun. Huh. Oh, shit. Wrong thing. Yeah, you know what? Let's take this bit of info. It might be helpful. Oh, more honeybee notes. Make hive new body. Smear honey all over. Ferment honey. Get stinky liquid. Drawn by smell. Honeybee enter hive. Okay then. Huh, low battery. Shit. I'll ignore that though. I peek through a crack to see if there's anything inside, but it seems to be empty. It's a metal toolbox. There's a thin layer of dust built up on the outside. No one's touched it for a long time. It's locked. There's no way to open it. I flip the switch at the base of the light bulb, but it doesn't turn on. Maybe it's broken. Well, it doesn't seem like there's anything else I can glean right now. Huh. Show gave us a baseball bat. And a baseball. That was nice of him. I don't know why he would just entrust us with that. Whatever. And I don't think we have anything else that we can use right now. I didn't mean to go back. Onward and onward. As we continued through the dense forest, a pained cry suddenly echoes among the trees. Motherfuck. There's a pattern on the tree trunk. There's an arm-like pattern on the tree bark. Is this even a natural occurrence? I look around the tree and find a talisman on the opposite side of the tree from the pattern. Oh, thank God. Let's just keep going. This is more of the same. So let's keep going. Ooh, another grave marker. Something's written in Sanskrit, but the letters are blurry. It just looks like a stain. Off to the side, I notice a thin trail. Another beast trail. Another one, huh? Let's check this one too. I follow Mashta into the bushes. Yeah. Mashta spots something and stumbles, falling backward into me. At the same time, every single hair on my body stands on end. I quickly look down and find something's clinging to my ankles, its expression anguished. It seems eager to speak to me, but its voice is incredibly hard to decipher. It's pitch black. Can't see anything. What is it saying? Wait, the grave marker said to say the opposite of the truth. But what's the opposite of the truth? Does it mean I'm supposed to lie? Wait. Are you blessed too? Yeah, I am. It looks sad and lonely. Only the dead are here. I hear another voice at my feet. Believe it. I don't understand. Me. I'm dead. Say the opposite of the truth. Say the opposite of the truth. No, I still have to It looks sad and lonely. I hear yet another voice at my feet. Please, listen. I'm not going to read all that. I don't know how to read omitted letters. Man, did motherfuck. Oh well, the talisman protected me. The next thing I know, the shadow clutching at my ankles is gone. Yes, chat, what a nice guy. Is it over? Yeah, I think so. Thought I'd gotten used to that. But hate it every time it happens. It's not something you need to get used to. Mashta turns his back to me and wipes his face with a handkerchief. I guess he was sweating really hard. That's the best way to overcome it. If you love pain, then it's no longer painful. That's true, but there's no way I could do that. You're surviving all of this okay. You're fine the way you are right now. Let's go. Right. Well, before we go, I want to see what's forward. There's a box. It's a wooden box that probably used to contain a beehive. I carefully approach it, but I don't see any bees. I open the box and find a metal tool inside. Ooh, a crowbar. It'll probably come in handy. Take it. Yeah, if it worked for Gordon Freeman. I step into the empty clearing. The air is filled with the buzzing of bees. There appears to be a giant beehive here. It probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about that first. Damn insects. We can't force our way through. We beat a hasty retreat. Oh, we have a crowbar. Let's go back to that one place. That shack. Maybe now we can actually get inside some stuff. Like that box. Peek through the cracks to see if there's anything inside, but it seems to be empty. Wait, what did it say about the crowbar? Small crowbar in the shape of an L. It's been roughly handled, evidenced by the scratches, dents, and a thin crack on the top. Damn. Poor crowbar. Oh well, let's force open this box. I take up the crowbar and shove it under the lid of the toolbox. And I put pressure on it using it as a lever. The toolbox pops open. Got sprayer. Now I can use a variety of drugs. I know it's not what they intended for that, but that sentence is still funny. Manipulators will themselves be manipulated. What's that used for? The sudden voice makes me jump, but I shake it off and turn toward him. It's a tool that sprays chemicals and pesticides. You put the container of drugs in here and then do this. I quickly demonstrate how it works. Mashta scratches his face, his brow furrowed. You're well informed. I'll leave that to you then. And now I'm suddenly in charge of it. When I want to spray a drug, I'll have to choose which drug to use. But is this thing really that hard to figure out? I've never seen it before either, but I still knew how to use it right away. Yeah, I don't know, Yashiki. Maybe Mashta's just dumb. And onward we go. Alright, let's deal with those bees. The air is filled with the buzzing of bees. There appears to be a giant beehive here. Probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. Oh yeah, there's that. I take out the sprayer and hold it in one hand. I should be able to use this to spray drugs. Okay, first let's consult that note. Make them friendly with the sprayer. If they get mad, pay attention to the direction the hive is facing. Awakened honeybees leave the hive in the direction of the sun. That's probably not relevant right now, but I feel like it's going to be relevant later. But whatever. Spray. I already have the sprayer out. Now I need to choose which drug to spray. Night-night. It's the only drug we have. I take careful aim and spray the drug. The bees' movements get slower. Eventually, the hive falls completely silent. I have silenced every hive in the area. Now we can pass through. They're just bugs after all. Insecticides take care of them easily. I'll leave the rest up to you. Thank you for that, Mashta. Onward we go. Hey, did you hear that? I heard it. It sounds familiar. Turning around, I wonder if it's... And yep, that rabbit hops right in front of me. The rabbit stares at us completely still, almost like it's waiting for us to follow. Hey, wait! The next thing I know, I'm rushing after it. Don't run off on your own, Yashiki! If I can... Okay, controller, fine. I'll put you on the charger. Put you on a charger, at least. There, problem solved. That rabbit was at H Elementary. It showed up and guided us when we were in trouble. That's not some normal rabbit. It's definitely acting with intent. At last, the rabbit guides me to... an old Shinto torii gate. There's a shrine here? The rabbit looks back at me. Then, soundlessly, it turns from the gate and hops into a bush nearby. So that's where you went. Dumbass, what were you thinking, wandering off will get you killed? Why are you so interested in that thing? Something's bothering me about it. I lost sight of it here, though. Just then, from out of the darkness, a huge swarm of bees descends on us. What's it? There are bees everywhere! We need to retreat. Mashta pulls my arm and we stumble back to the earlier crossroad. Mysterious shrine. It would be great if I could look at the map. Or if there was even a map to look at. You know, it's bigger than that little grid one. Oh, let's go to the right. The right feels safe. The right feels right. The buzzing of bees fills the area. It looks like there's another giant beehive here. Probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. I take out the sprayer and hold it in one hand. Should be able to use it to spray drugs. Yeah, but we're out of the... Wait, actually, are we? Yeah, we're out of the night, so we're gonna have to... We'll have to come back. Oh, sweet. Another cabin. There's a leaning Jesus statue. It's noticeably dirty, as if someone hadn't been looking after it. And moss is growing on its back. I pat around the Jesus statue to search it. There's a strange texture on its moss-covered back. When I brushed away the moss, I found a yellow paper stuck to the statue. Hello, worn-out talisman. Alright, let's check out this shack. There's a small crack between the doors. I can only imagine that creates a bad draft. The sliding door won't open. They seem to be locked. That's what we have a crowbar for, Yashiki. I take the crowbar and jam it between the doors. Well, this is an emergency. I'll overlook this once. But I can't break the lock. I throw my body weight behind the crowbar 2 or 3 times. Then... there's a sound of metal breaking. The crowbar snaps completely in 2 pieces. Guess the metal wore out. Never would have expected it to break. But it looks like the lock's broken too, so it all works out in the end. Time to look inside. Hey, you overdid it. Now the door's stuck and hard to get open. I push the door open and step inside, only to run into something. Stop. Don't come any closer. If you come any closer, I'll sue. A woman is backed up in a defensive stance. I'm a black belt in Taekwondo. If you try anything, I'll... Sonny, you want to die? At Mashta's roar, the woman shrieks and falls silent, eyes wide. It's incredibly rude, but honestly, I'm grateful. We wait for the woman to calm down before asking what she's doing here. Forgive me. It was all a misunderstanding on my part. I'm Christy Arimura, freelance news anchor. No, I haven't done much recently.
Arimura? Right, now that you mention it, I do remember you. You were fired over that scandal.
Should I be disgusted or amazed at his rudeness? Anyway, what are you doing out here? Her expression clouds over. Well, Mashta huffs at me.
You gonna make her say it? I really don't think you have to ask.
Masa Kimura's face comes to mind. That's right. This place is... I was going to die. Yes, I know full well just how stupid that is. Sometimes that's the only choice you have left. I should have known better. Such a thoughtless question passed my lips. I wish I could blame the mark for this.
That tragic act of yours damn near got us killed. If you want to die, do it by yourself.
That's why I came out here, so I wouldn't cause trouble for anyone. At the very end, I thought about calling someone, but couldn't, so I made up my mind. But then in the forest... I have a bad feeling about this. What was in the forest? A huge man. An extremely huge man. No, actually, I'm not sure if he was really human or not. But I saw a figure like that. Then I suddenly got scared. So I ran to this cottage. I'm here to kill myself, and I just run from danger. I'm a riot. What's wrong? You two aren't saying anything.
That's exactly what Mary was talking about.
Yeah. Christy must have seen Shimio. Which means she must also. Have you gotten a weird scar recently? One that stings every now and then. I know the answer just from her reaction. How'd you know? I only just noticed it myself. There's a strange bite mark on my palm. This is crazy. Someone receives the mark when they're already planning suicide. The height of irony.
We've heard her out. Now, what now? She's planned on dying. Do we need to help her?
Help me? I'm not going to kill myself anymore, I swear, so please. I'm terrified of him. Her eyes are serious. She must mean what she says. It might only be a temporary change of heart, but... Alright, we'll help you. Our home base is at Kujo Mansion. We need to go.
What's going on?
What's happening? The light won't turn on. This has happened before, but back then... I got to go back on right away. But this time it's not working. What? What was that?
Behind the cottage. Must be him.
Shit! It's no use! I give up on the flashlight and stuff it in my bag. But what's the plan now? Do we bunker down in this cottage we can't even lock up? Or we have to run out of the forest? Staying in the cottage would be suicide. This place is strangely clean. That means someone's coming here.
Good guess. The odds are high that he's coming here.
Let's go. We walked all the way here. We should know how to get back. You're seriously going? Are you mad? Sorry, but we're out of time. Stay here if you want. I won't stop you. We step out into pitch blackness.
It's as dark as you'd expect it to be.
Anyway, we need to go straight back to the entrance with no detours. We've got no idea where he could be waiting for us. The words leave me in a rush. If I hadn't spit them out, I'd never finish. My voice is starting to shake too much. With no detours. We're at a fork already. Which way? Where do we go? I think east. We came from the east. Okay. I actually don't know who's screaming here. Hey, don't yell! Something's coming closer. We need to get out of here fast. To the east. Another fork? Which way this time?
We go south from here. We keep going straight and we'll reach the exit.
Quiet. Something's passing through the bushes right by us.
He's moving parallel to us. Is he following us?
Even if he is, we have to keep going.
Exactly. Standing in one place will just get us killed. Let's go.
Gotta go. Wait a second. Christy suddenly stops. What's wrong? Someone's coming. I'm telling you, someone's coming. Out from the darkness jumps. So? Old man. Oh, thank God, I thought you've been further in. Wait, why are you here? Oh yeah, you guys were gone so long I got worried, okay? So I psyched myself up and biked over here. Seems like you're in real trouble. Good thing I came. You can say that again. Anyway, we're on our way back. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Sho glances over at Christy.
We'll fill you in later. First, we need to get out of here.
We reach the entrance safe and sound. And the creepy murder on the arch is such a familiar sight now. Alright, if we made it this far, then we must be...
Time to get back to the car.
Christy doesn't move. She looks worried, staring off at the forest's entrance. What's wrong? Huh? Oh. Over there. Doesn't it look like someone's there? She's looking at the picnic table hiding in the gloom next to the gate. My gaze is drawn over as if by magnets. What is that? The scene before me is strange. There's a huge, misshapen man with bees crawling all over his face. My eyes fixate on his mouth. He looks like he's laughing. My heart thunders painfully when I catch a glimpse of the limp figure sitting beside him. It's him. That man. He's going to commit suicide. Masao Kimura. It's definitely him. Control those that are different and exercise. A strange voice echoes in my head again. My vision warps. He's dead? Kimura's dead? When? Why is he on that bench? My legs give out, and when I can finally focus enough, I find myself kneeling on the ground. Old man, keep it together! It's still okay. He hasn't seen us. We have to escape while we can. Christy's completely out of it. She won't move an inch unless someone drags her. Let's go. We're going to the parking lot, quietly. Show, you bring her. You got it. Come on, Mashita, let's go. Mashita? He's gone. Huh? I took my eyes off him for 2 seconds. He's not by the bench anymore. He disappeared. A machine growls, and the undergrowth near us rustles. He's right here? Run! Mashita yells, scrambling away. A hollow bang rings out from behind me. A gunshot? It must be Mashita. I had no idea he had a gun. I dive head first into the car, slamming my head accidentally into the steering wheel. Mashita tumbles into the passenger seat. You didn't tell me you had a gun. Why would I tell you? No time to talk now, just hit the gas! I'm trying. The engine won't start. Shit! Oh man, what are you doing? Mashita looks through the front windshield at the figure approaching. Hurry up, he's coming. Shoot it! Shoot the fucking thing! Christy cowers in the back seat, her head in her hands. Please, God. Something bumps the hood of the car. The whole vehicle rocks violently. But then... it turned on! Go! Let's get the hell out of here! Tires squealing, we race out of the parking lot. An unspeakable sense of relief fills the car. If feeling truly alive is a real sensation, then it would most definitely feel like this. The greatest irony is that the only time you can truly feel alive is when you've had a brush with death. No one speaks for a while. We're all soaking in that feeling. The only noise is that of the bicycle creaking uneasily every time I hit the gas pedal. Still, I glance through the rearview mirror and then at the passenger seat. Both Mashita and Sho are looking out their windows. Was it really okay for you to come here? If Mary finds out... We talked about it before I came. Sho immediately snaps back. She said it was fine. I get it. Mary must have also guessed that we were in danger. So, you gonna explain? Who's this old lady? Oh, right. I tell him everything I know so far about Christy Arimura. She offers up some details as well. The moment I mention she's a news anchor, Sho predictably gets excited. Wait, I seen you. You're that woman that was in the news. Wow, it's really true. Celebrities are more beautiful in person. Huh, how kind of you. I'm flattered. She seems to love being complimented. But these scars you all have... What were they called? Marks. Thanks. So you all have these marks? What happens when you have one? Well... Mashita butts in from the passenger seat.
You die. Within a few days' time. Suffering from something like amnesia. You zone out and your brain takes a vacation. It'll happen to me.
Sho scoffs. You talk like it's someone else's problem. Sho. Mashita didn't mean it like that. You can only be blunt when discussing this. It doesn't look like Sho will buy that excuse, though. Guess it really is not your problem. After all, you don't have the mark anymore. What's he talking about? Oh, well, you see... Mashita already lost Hanahiko's mark. He's free now. So there's no good reason for him to be here with us, but... You're putting yourself in danger for the truth? I can't believe it. You're like a saint. Christie's exaggerated compliments drowned out by Mashita's sardonic laugh.
It's nothing that noble. But thanks to that, I learned the thing I most wanted to know.
And what's that?
When and how people get the mark. The first time I was oblivious, but this time I was aware of it.
Mashita, you don't mean... He gives me his usual crooked grin and shows me his wrist. Sure enough, his skin is blemished by a scar that looks like a spirit's bite mark. Sho cries out, a look of horror on his face. Come on, no way! Did you seriously do that?
Man, give it up already. It's someone else's problem, right? So just shut it.
Mashita, could I say something?
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. You just never told me you had a gun.
Oh, that.
He laughs scornfully and shoves a paper bag into my hands. I open the bag and find a revolver-style handgun at the bottom.
If you want it, take it.
That's not why I... Mashita keeps on talking without stopping to hear what I have to say.
It's loaded with 5 bullets. You can hang on to it. But promise me.
Promise you what?
Don't use it on anything other than a spirit. Not that there's any proof it'll work on them.
Of course.
Have any experience with guns?
There's no way I would. To be fair, I don't really know. But at the very least, right now I'm not getting the feeling that I could handle a gun.
Huh. Only use it under extreme stress. With no experience, you won't hit your mark. Well, whatever. If I'm there, just leave the shooting to me. You can face the spirit some other way.
Yeah, that's how it was at H Elementary, too.
For God's sake, keep it hidden. Gun possession gets you 3 years penal labor. I get hit with 1 to 10 myself just for giving it to you. And shooting a single bullet would get you more than 3 years, if not a life sentence.
So you're telling me not to use it?
No, I'm just telling you that if it's restricted that badly by the law, it's got that kind of power.
Oh, Japanese gun laws. In the 1990s. The mark's color grows more vivid. Early dawn, a few hours left until death closes in. Welcome back, Lord Yashiki, Lord Mashita, and you as well, Lord Sho. It appears that the woman with you is also a mark bearer. We introduce Christy, and then Mary proceeds to fill her in on everything. The mark after your life, memory loss, the spirits who curse them into the living. Christy accepts her new reality surprisingly quickly. Guess it's only natural after what she saw in the forest. I then update Mary on what we found. I see. What a close call for you. I can hear relief in her voice. But why did she let Sho go? If you must know, after you left, Lord Sho insisted on traveling to the forest as well. Her eyes flick over to Sho. Like hell I was gonna let a couple strangers decide if I live or die. Sho puffs out his chest. It was quite the issue. A selfish attitude like that could get all of you mark bearers killed. I normally would have refused. Did something happen? No. I admit I had a foreboding feeling. I sensed danger was closing in on you, Lord Yashiki. So he went, an emergency measure. Lord Sho, please know that I will not allow such a thing a second time. Her cool voice is icier than usual. Sho's so self-centered. I wonder if she's actually getting through to him at all. Now, from what you have told me, you are positive that it was Shimio who gave Lord Sho the mark. Yeah. That ugly monster's definitely the huge man I saw that time.
The fact that I have the mark now too proves it.
Mashita rubs his wrists, smirking. So what exactly are you planning? Don't tell me you're seriously thinking of fighting that thing. There's no way you'd win. You're completely mad if you think you can. She's right. A certain someone's awesome bullets didn't even scratch it. We'd need a tank or something to beat that thing. The room falls silent. I'm sure all of us are thinking about what we saw back at the forest. There's no way we can do anything about a monster like that. We have to leave it to the police.
You honestly believe they'll do something? Go make a suicide pact with that naive thinking, but leave me out of it.
What? How dare you? Yo, boss. All this high and mighty talk coming from you, that mean you've got an idea on how to beat it.
How the hell would I know that? But I'm willing to risk my life to find one.
His shout is hoarse. He's probably uneasy. Christy shivers. Sho just glares at Mashita. An awkward silence falls again. We're wasting time. We've got to do something, but it's time to take charge like a man. I need to force everyone into action. We can think about what we need to do while we're walking around. I'm going back to the forest. I want to learn more about Shimio. I could use some help. You say that, but no way we can find a needle in a haystack. You have a clue first. Then, why don't we check out the bee farm that's north of 8th Shrine? My reports say that several people have seen Shimio there. Hardly anyone ever goes there now with the weird event in the forest. Why's a bee farm up there?
A cult called Honeybee family used to live on that land. No one's there anymore, though.
How come? They committed mass suicide. A mass suicide in the woods. I've heard about that somewhere. Mashta might have mentioned something similar before we entered the forest. The tabloids and gossip shows ate it up 5 years ago. They never revealed the details, though, so the public doesn't know. Oh yeah, I remember that. My club took up all my time back then, so I don't know much.
You seem to know quite a bit about the forest, Christy Arimura. Read up on it to find a primo spot.
Don't be an ass. I was put in charge of the reports, so I did my research. Honeybee family was very insular and secretive. I heard the mass suicide end was all the members following their leader. News channels chalked it up to their discontent with modern society. What happened to the leader? Rumors say it was also suicide. Though, I saw an old picture of him and he was a huge, obese man. Suddenly everyone's holding their breath. No doubt we're picturing the same thing. The monster at the forest entrance. A dead guy's come back to life? We want to go to a place with a zombie? That's totally insane. It's just like the rumors say. That forest is cursed. There's no way I could. Just standing there, the voices of suicide victims surrounded me. Just the hell up, hag! No more words out of those lip flaps. But now it's not only the forest is cursed. I failed to kill myself, and now I'm at this mansion. I'm cursed too. And so are all of you. Her mutters have a dark edge. If Shimio is somehow connected to Honeybee family, then the key to destroying his grudge is going to be there. Alright, what are you gonna do, old lady? You still want to die? I'm considering it. But I'll help you guys while I settle on my decision. I'll pass on monster fighting.
Wow, you'll help? I'm shocked. If you leave your mark alone, you won't need to hike back out there.
Well, I hate owing strangers. Especially pushy guys like you. She seems grateful that we saved her. There's no reason to refuse her help. We need as much as we can get. The night is drawing to a close. The key to escaping the mark does seem to lie within the forest. Lady Christie has said Shimio was often seen near the bee farm. It may hold a connection to him. Good luck. New info is added to the spirit file. Temporary retreat. Alright. We'll worry about that later, though. I think I've gone on for long enough. So let's save this for next time. Thank you all for coming. Subscribe to my YouTube, which I will probably link in my Twitter and on this Twitch page.
subscribe to my OnlyFans that I don't have because I'm not attractive or that desperate. And follow me on Twitter where I scream about things that no one cares about. And also inform when we do this. Thank you all, and have a good night. As I switch over to my PC so I can end the stream and bump my microphone. Good night!